Alright, so I'm not really into the habit of making videos, but when something sort of piques my interest, it sort of prompts me to react to it. But so I bought this about it's 5 days ago now. It's the Brita Active Sports Bottle. So first few days was fine, you know. So you take the lid off and you clean it. So I've been cleaning this. My concern is this, right? Just look at this for a minute. Here's your lid, here's your filter, right? That goes on there. So there's a bit of a gap between the filter and the lid. Yeah. My concern is, you know, every time you take a drink, you get some. We get some what we call like spit back. Okay. So every time you take a drink, some of that saliva in your mouth goes back through into this. My concern is, where's it going? Where's the backwash going? Is it sitting on this filter? And then every time, then what's going to happen is this bacteria is going to build. All this is going to get infected. And I know, look, I've got bottles everywhere. I've got sports bottles and everything everywhere because I go to the gym a lot. So, and I'm always intrigued, and I'm trying to drink more water. So this was a really good investment, so I thought. But this filter is supposed to last 4 weeks. Okay. Now you've already seen what the issue is with this. I've got to take this off, expose all the filter, and where the backwash is going. Well, where is it going? All that bacteria. It's obviously sitting on this filter, isn't it? So I've been washing this and just rinsing with water the top of the filter. Okay. But then after a few days, I've started to notice a smell coming from this groove that goes all the way around here. And you'll see a little valve just there. So there's a little valve. And that's paramount, that valve. It's a breathing valve. It's to let air into the bottle. But like I say, I started to notice, if you've got one of these, you'll notice too, when you close it, it has to leave a gap for that air to go into the bottle. This all starts to stink. Yeah, and that smell, if you ever get a smell from a bottle, it's bacterial. Okay, you stop using it immediately if you get that. It's really bad for your health. Literally last night I had a really sore throat from it all. So my voice might be a bit raspy, but yeah. And I sterilised all of this yesterday, this bottle. So I've took this out. This is your filter. And again, even the filters, they slot in. If you have to take this filter out to clean the bottle, yeah, which is up, which is down. Okay, so if this is your input and this is your output, what you're drinking from, this has got all your bacterial saliva on there, and this one is catching all the minerals and all the stuff that comes in your tap water. So you've got potassium and chlorine and all sorts of magnesium, fluoride, all sorts of stuff they put in tap water. Okay, so that's all going to get caught in this. So if you put this in the wrong way, you're going to get bacteria in your other water, and you're going to get all the stuff that you're trying to filter out in your mouth. So I don't believe that's supposed to come out when you're cleaning it. But like I said, I was just rinsing the top of it. It also sometimes gets stuck inside here, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah. And then there's this part of the bottle, which is your filter housing, if you like. And there's that little valve I've just showed you from the outside, the breather valve. I had all this off yesterday, pulled this out, sterilised it all in, you know, sterilising solution and water, soaked it, and then washed it with warm soapy water and rinsed it and cleaned it. And last night I filled it up again, took one sip straight away. I could start smelling the bacteria all around the rim again. And it's very precise, you can smell it on this groove here. On that groove, you'll smell it there. So what I'm doing now is I'm now going to sterilise it all again. and then I'm not going to use it. So yeah, absolutely, it's a shame. There's great potential for this. If this was color coded to tell you the in and out way, in case you open the bottle and it falls out, that you don't put it back in the wrong way. Yeah, so I'm just going back to sort of a normal bottle now. But it's just something to take into consideration with them. They're not, I don't think they're viable at all. Bacteria is clearly getting into the breathing mechanism of this, and it's probably it will be the bacteria from your mouth that's being transferred back into the bottle, and then it's just festering. If I put this lid back on, it's festering in this void here, this big gap here where your filter's sitting. So it seemed like a good idea. Quite expensive bit of kit as well, to be fair. But I can't see them filters lasting 4 weeks. Not at all. There's something very, very wrong with the design of that bottle. Like I said, there's always going to be that backwash from your mouth every time you take a drink. And they need to work on that, on making it a bit more user-friendly, easier to clean, or protecting that filter in some other way. But yeah, the design to me, it's not the best. But it's just something to take into account. If you are going to use one of them bottles, if you start noticing any kind of smells coming from that thing, just stop using it immediately, man. That'll be really detrimental to your health. But I just thought, people should know about it. So there you have it. That's my review on it.